Hello everybody, this is Joe being videos on the Gemmy Master Animatronics, and what I have for review is a comparison of Face Ripper and Heads Up Harry. These two are both very cool magic power life-size animatronics. I honestly don't know which one is even better. I think they're both equal in terms of like uniqueness, and I just feel like they're some of the most advanced animatronics that Magic Power has made, and these are some of the earliest ones too. They're just so lifelike, you know. They have so much movement. Their eyes move, their mouth moves, and then they do their thing. They're just so cool. They were also easily mistaken for Gemmy animatronics because they have a similar base and collapse mechanism in them. Now, Face Ripper, I'll probably show him first because there's never been a review of Face Ripper on GMA yet. But I got this on Friday. Well, I got it off eBay for $300, including that's with shipping. And the only thing is the hands were disconnected from the face. The arms are not what pulls the face down. There is actually a mechanism in here that pulls the face, and it is a little ripped, so I'm a little worried about that. Hopefully it doesn't affect it too much later on, but all that holds the hands to the mask is that little piece right there, which is they easily snap. I just ran some twist ties around it. His face doesn't go all the way to his face underneath. I don't know if it's because the way the hands are attached now, or it does. The mask doesn't really line up well with the skeleton jaw on the inside. It doesn't line up very well, and they're all like that. The mouths don't move much at all because they just didn't proportion it right. I have the 3-foot Face Ripper, and those ones were proportioned a lot better. Those ones always move very well. He has volume control. This was sold at Sam's Club, and I saw him there back then along with the gargoyle. So after I got this, I was like, oh god, I need to find this so it can be like Big Lots or Sam's Club again all over again. Because the first time I went there, he was on a really high shelf, and I was like, oh, it's another guy that'll take off his head, but then it, ripped his face down, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Then the second time I went, it was down on lower floor and easier to see. But it's got a, you can put a try me button into it. It's not sound activated, but it's motion censored or button activated, and the switch on the back. Now, when this came, I don't know if you've seen the unboxing, but its collapse mechanism shattered when I pulled it out of the box, so I had to put baking soda and crazy glue all around it, and then I wrapped duct tape around it everywhere. And when I get some zip ties, I'm even gonna put some zip ties on it to secure it even more, so it doesn't have a chance of re-collapsing again. So, but this is such a cool animatronic. Like, I love this thing. Now, Heads Up Harry, well, he was probably the most popular of the Magic Power because they made so many versions of it. Clown. I did a whole Magic Power video. I put it together all last week, so check that out if you haven't, because it's all the Magic Power stuff, all their life sizes, all the stuff sold at Spirit and Grandin Road. Gotta check it out. Because they went out of business now, so we won't be seeing. Well, we wouldn't be seeing animatronics like this anymore anyways, because they haven't made these types of animatronics since then. But Heads Up Harry, they made so many variations of him. Face Ripper, there's only really 3. There's the small one, the other version that was sold at Halloween City, and this one, or Halloween Express, whatever. Now this is the half-body version that just sits on the ground. That's the box. That's the Walmart 2007 box. Now, I saw these at Walmart in 2007, but not the half-body one, only the life-size one. And the first time I ever saw this guy, I remember, I think it was back in, like, I don't know, we were, like, far away from it, but I was like, oh my god, that guy took off his head, and then I went up closer to it to see it. It had a relay switch problem, actually, where, like, after it said, hey, want to see it again, it would take off its head again and again. Like, the motor only moves one direction on these. There's a relay switch in the down position and the up position. So, like, if those fail, the head will just continuously move up and down for a few seconds. So, it was kind of funny. And then I really wanted him because he was so cool. But, like, by the time I wanted him, we went to both Walmarts and Kmart, and they were already sold out. So, I got other stuff from, like, CVS and Target instead. And then I got the small version in 2009, which was good enough for the time. But this one's so much cooler because it has the eye movement and it's so loud. These sound so good with so much bass and loud. Well, he doesn't really have bass. His voice is so scratchy that there's no bass to it. But Heads Up Harry sounds awesome. I do prefer the 6-foot version over this half body version, but it wouldn't fit in this room because when it takes his head off, it goes. See, he's as tall as that guy, and he takes his head off, and that makes him taller. So, yeah. But I'm happy to have this because it's the same thing, just a smaller. It looks a little weird. I feel like it's a little too small. It could be a little taller, but the seller also added spiders to it. They said it was only used like once though, so it was basically brand new. But the gear in the mouth is split on this one. This one can take 4D batteries or plug in for volume control. Now I'm gonna show Face Ripper first.
Who goes there? Do you think your Halloween costume is really scary? I bet mine is even scarier. Here, let me show you. Hey, what are you looking at? Come here. I want to show you something. Can you do this? Oh, you can you? Well then, can you do this? I didn't think so. Don't try that at home, kids.
Oh, here's that berry.
Hey, dude. Come here. I'll bet you can't do this. Will it be trick or treat? Hey, you want to see it again? Hey, here, got something to show you. I need to get a better view of the situation. Wow, I can see my grave from here. Much better.
So yeah, he's very cool. This one I'm probably not gonna fix him up. However, I do have another one coming that doesn't move at all. Sorry, I was interrupted. As I was saying, I got this one, but this one needs everything needs repairing. The eyes don't move, the mouth don't move, and when originally the head did lift up, but then it jammed or it stopped working, and then they refunded me because they couldn't fit it back in its original box. But then even after I bought this one, I noticed in the video that the mouth didn't work, so I wanted to get this one still and see if I could fix it. So they also had to take the arms off to fit it in the box, like that, to unscrew it or whatever. So I'll do a restoration video on this if it comes, and hopefully it turns out good. And it's got a different box as well. So yeah, also the 3-foot Face Ripper has a relay switch for the face pulling down and up. If the face doesn't go down, the skeleton face won't work. So I thought that was always odd, but yeah. What else was I gonna?
Hey, dude. Come here. I'll bet you can't do this.
like about Face Ripper is what's cooler about this one than the small one is that there's green LEDs in the mask when it lifts down, so when it's dark, the whole face glows green. It looks so good.
Hey, who goes there? Do you think your Halloween costume is really scary? I bet mine is even scarier. Here, let me show you.
Right there. I can't show it to you in the dark because this is the light switch, so when I turn the lights off, the power turns off. So yeah. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention that the 3-foot version has like clickers, or no, not clicker, stopper pieces for the mouth that prevent it from opening all the way and closing all the way. That prevents it from making that smacking sound when the mouth moves, but those always break off like right away. So yeah. Okay, so I went to the units and I cannot get the small versions out because they are like way in the back somewhere and I can't even get into my unit, so like because it's so packed. So that'll just have to be reviewed another time, but I'm gonna quickly show you like the fix I did. Yeah, see, it's like duct taped all around, and then underneath it's crazy glued and hot glued. It's probably not going to be collapsible at all. I'm never going to try to collapse this thing. I just hope it holds up. So I guess we'll see. But yeah.
Hey, who goes there? Do you think your Halloween costume is really scary? I bet mine is even scarier. Here, let me show you. Hey, what are you looking at? Come here. I want to show you something. Can you do this?
Well, there's my other copying parrot.
I didn't think so. Don't try that at home, kids. Come here. I want to show you something. Can you do this? I didn't think so. Don't try that at home, kids.
Son.